Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series come back to Rosberg, Ohio to visit the Big E, the Eldora Speedway. My name is Brett Wheeler, thank you for joining us here on this Thursday evening as we get set for some tough competition. 20 cars signed into the pit area here this evening. Before we go any further, let's play the American National Anthem. Alright, it is qualifying time. Here with the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. Now it's all lone qualifying, so we're only going to have what we can show on screen. We'll see the drivers on the racetrack at the same time. John Batista going quick time with a 13.370. Britton Roxbury second, quick with a 13.488. Jeremy Zarfos third, make that fourth. Craig Dundow position 3 with a 13.543. Jason Nygaard jumps to position 4 with a 13.606. In fact, gets shuffled back to position 6 at the moment. Braden Steele in the Steel Cycle eBay, not eBay anymore, the 13.850 16th quick. Jason Brown in the 2 goes 7th quick. Matthew Henninger in the Team SETI Group Holdings Wicked Cushion number 97, sitting in position 15th at the moment. Drew Neal in the LNS Express Wicked Cushion car number 14. With a 13.813 16th quick. Just a couple of drivers left to qualify here. Couple of late ones. On the racetrack in the TT Elite Sports, car number 21, it's Lewis Hewitt. Lewis Hewitt in car number 21. One of our final cars. In fact, he will not get a time in. So qualifying done and dusted. John Batista going quick time. Britton Roxbury second quick. Chris Brenner third. Nathan Davis fourth. Craig Dunn fifth. Jason Nygaard is sixth. Jason Brown, Jeremy Zarfos, Stephen Hill, and Brandon Steele rounding up the top 10. 3 heat races here this evening. We take a look at our SETI Group Holdings starting grid for heat number 1. Heat race number 1 lines up like this. Starting on the pole in car number 39 with Black Diamonds Motorsports, it's John Batista. To his outside, his teammate in car number 36, also in the Black Diamonds Motorsports entry, it's Nathan Davis. Starting inside row number 2, out of position 3 in car number 2, it's Jason Brown. To his outside, out of position 4, it's the 5 of Brandon Steele. Inside row number 3, In the Dirtco Media House United Dirt Sim Racing Association, car number 95, it's Dakota Kuhn. To his outside out of position 6 in the LNS Express Wicked Cushion, car number 14, it's Drew Neal. At a position 7 in car number 1, it's Stephen Hersberg. Cole Newhoff a late entry into this one. So, again, S did not start here for heat race number 1. And big thanks to Wicked Cushion and Dirty Old Bastards for giving Ultimate Dirt TV the opportunity again to broadcast these races. In fact, the Dirty Old Bastard Wicked Cushion t-shirts are now in stock on the Wicked Cushion website. Put in the promo code DOBRL. Dirty Old Bastards Racing League.
Green, green, green.
Green flag out on heat race number 1. Batista will lead through turns 1 and 2. Nathan Davis in second. Third is going to be Brown. Then you go back to Dakota Kuhn on the inside of Brandon Steele. Steele trying to cross back underneath him as Kuhn put the slider on in turns 3 and 4. Opening lap belongs to the 39 of John Batista. He changed his number, but more than changed his underwear. Oh, Nathan Davis, Jason Brown into the wall as well. So Batista continuing to lead this one. Oh, Brandon Steele into the wall, upside down. No yellow because there's no one coming behind him. Hersberg now on the inside of Dakota Kuhn in the 95. And then you got Drew Neal looking to the inside of Hersberg and Kuhn into turns 3 and 4. Race leader with 3 laps to go. This time by off for turn number 4. It's Batista leading, Nathan Davis. Then we go back to Jason Brown, Dakota Kuhn, Drew Neal, Stephen Hersberg, Brandon Steele, Cole Newhoff. Watch Nathan Davis on screen in the 36. And the last couple of times that we were here at the Eldora Speedway was for the Joker's Wild and the night before the King's Royal and the King's Royal. Batista sweeping, I think, 4 out of the 6 nights from memory. However, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time, heat number 1. Davis second, Brown third, Kuhn, Neal, Hersberg, Steele, and Newhoff. Heat number 2, we'll take a look at our City Group Holdings starting grid. Heat race number 2 of the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. Round number 8, race number 1 here at the Eldora Speedway. Starting on the pole in car number 421, it's Britton Roxbury. To his outside in the 057 in the Team City, it's going to be Craig Dunn. At a position 3 in the UW Motorsports Wicked Cushion car number 51, it's Jeremy Zafos. Starting out of position number 4. In McReal Speed 01, it's the Greasy Craze Casey Graves. At a position 5 in the CNC, car number 31, it's Tyson Landis. At a position 6 in the 024. That'll be Ryan Martin out of position 6. At a position 7 in the Dirt Track and Bastards cut of a 20, it's Jonathan Lowe. At a position 8 in the 94, it's Parker Davis. 10 laps on the board, heat race number 2. And green flag is out. And we're underway here in heat race number 2. Roxbury wasting no time to get to the top side of the racetrack through turns 1 and 2. Zarfos immediately up into second spot. Now goes to the top in 3 and 4. Landis trying to come on the inside. And now here comes Graves on the inside of Craig Dunn as we go into turns number 1 and 2. Now Craig Dunn just falling back, having a horrible and a shocking start to this heat race. Graves on the outside of Martin, down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. And Graves into the wall. May have a meatball flag on that 01 machine. Roxbury, your race leader, he's just cleared out from the rest of the field. In just 4 laps, he's already got himself over a 2.5 lead, 1.6 seconds. It is right now. Now Landis now looking on the inside into turn number 1 and 2 on Zarvos. That's for 2nd and 3rd. Landis in position 4. Then he's got Ryan Martin in behind him in the 024 in 4th. Jonathan Lowe back there in position number 5, right on the top side of the racetrack. You see the drivers coming off at turn number 4. But it is still Britton Roxbury. A clear track in front of him right now. Heat race number 2. Black Diamond looking to take up the front row in tonight's main event. Two laps to go for your race leader. Into 1 and 2 he goes. Lap time, well, he just turned the fastest lap of this race with a 13.847. That is, well, you look at other times. Put it in perspective, the other drivers are into the 14.1s. 14.0s now for Jeremy Zarfos in that 51, but too little too late for anyone to even attempt to catch. He's going to pick up the win by nearly 3 seconds. 2.8 seconds, I believe it was, over Zarfos, Landis, Martin, Lowe, Davis, Dunn, and Graves. 2.750. The official timing and scoring with that win there for Britton Roxbury. So well done. He will start on the outside of the front row as we get set for our final heat of the night. Let's take a look at our City Group Holdings starting grid. Starting on the pole, heat race number 3 in the UW Motorsports, cut of a 70, it's Chris Brenner. So he's outside in the 22. In the Team City Group Holdings wicked cushion, it's Jason Nygaard. His teammate in the 127, starting inside row number 2, it's Stephen Hill. Out of position number 4 in cut of a 93 in the Dirt Track and Bastards entry, it is Chris Roberts. At a position 5 in the Team City Group Holdings wicked cushion cut of a 97, that's Matthew Henninger. At a position number 6 in cut of a 3, it's Mike Roxbury. And our final starter for tonight's final heat race, out of position 7 in the TTL Esports cut of a 21, it's Lewis Hewitt. Ten laps on the board. No B main after this. Straight into tonight's feature events. Brenner, Nygaard, Hill, Roberts, Henninger, Mike Roxbury, and Lewis Hewitt. Green flag is out and we're underway. Final heat of the night. Keep an eye on Hewitt, trying to come through the field, make up as many positions as he can. A bit late to the party here, a bit sliding into the pit area. Roberts and Nygaard. Oh, there goes Henninger and Nygaard upside down. And that's just the luck that Jason Nygaard has. Now, Hewitt up to position number 3. He's still going to pass. Well, if he's going to have any chance at a podium here tonight, he's still going to pass a crap ton of cars. At the moment, he'll be starting position 9th in tonight's main event. If he can get to second, he will start position 6. First and foremost, he's going to have to do a good job of keeping that car off the wall. You're watching Stephen Hill on screen in the City Group Holdings 127 on the top side of the racetrack. Big slide job from Lewis Hewitt there going into turn number 1 and 2. Stephen Hill crossed underneath him off for turn number 2 in the back straightaway. And Hill going to put a slider on Hewitt. No, he keeps it in the middle and Hewitt drives around him. But Hill going to try and fight back on the inside into turn number 1 and 2. But Hewitt, he's got the car hooked up on the cushion and now gets to position number 2. Roberts back there in 4 spot. Matthew Henninger in the 97 back there in position number 5. We go back to Mark Roxbury, Jason Nygaard out of the event in this one. As 3 laps to go for your race leader, Chris Brenner. Just making it look easy at the moment. Now less than a mile to go. 1.5 remain here in the final heat race of the night. One lap to go for your race leader, Chris Brenner. And there it is. Checkered flag is out. And he will get the job done in hit race number 3. But under Chris Brenner. Hewitt second, Hill, Roberts, Henninger, Roxbury, and Jason Nygaard our 7th and final starters. Let's take a look at our Colby's Eye Paints. Thanks to replay on that one. We're going to have show something just then, but already going over into the race. So let's take a look at our City Group Holdings starting grid for tonight's main event. Starting on the pole, car number 39, it's John Batista. So he's outside the 421 of Britton Roxbury. Out of position 3, the 70 of Chris Brenner. Out of position 4, the 36 of Nathan Davis. The 51 of Jeremy Zarfos. Out of 5, the 21 of Lewis Hewitt. Out of position 6. Out of position 7, the 2 of Jason Brown. Out of position 8, the 31 of Tyson Landis. Out of position 9, the 127 of Stephen Hill. Out of position 10, the 95 of Dakota Kuhn. Out of position 11, the 024 of Ryan Martin. Out of position 12, the 93 of Chris Roberts. Out of position 13, the 14 of Drew Neal. Out of 14, the 20 of Jonathan Lowe. Out of position 15, the 97 of Matthew Henninger. Out of position 16, the 1 of Stephen Hersberg. Out of position 17, the 94 of Parker Davis. Out of position 18, the 3 of Mike Roxbury. Brandon Steele, Craig Dunn, row 10, Jason Nygaard, Cole Newhafen, and Casey Graves round out the field here in tonight's.
The leader may fire anytime after the truck pulls off and they reach the first of 3 Eldora logo that 5-turn corner.
I missed how many laps this was tonight, so a reminder we are live on the Facebook page and YouTube channel for Ultimate Dirt TV. Watch it in 1080p on YouTube, or you can watch it 720p on Facebook. A reminder, race number 2 up at about 20 to 25 past the next hour Green flag is out and we're on the way into tonight's feature event here at the Eldora Speedway. So from what I can see, no contact in the opening lap as we get one lap in the book. But now it's going to be on for young and old. Brenner put the move with a big slider on Nathan Davis. Meanwhile, Roxbury up in the second spot. And your top five nose to tail, all on the top side of the racetrack. Make that top six. Oh no, Davis into the wall. He gets it back going again. Does he have the dreaded meatball flag? Top three on screen just there. Now Brenner diving to the inside. Just as he went to the inside, the yellow is out. Take a look at our Colby's iPaint's instant replay. The 20 of Jonathan Lowe along with Braden Steele there. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Not sure what's going on in the back straight away, but cars had to pull up. Steele came off the cushion. Graves got caught up in that as well. Well, that was awkward for Hewitt. Yeah, very scary moment there. So lights are off on the pace truck. Big thanks to Colby's Eye Paint and City Group Holdings for the sponsorship here on Ultimate Dirt TV up until the end of the season. And green flag is back out. Roxbury give a little bit of a bump there to his teammate on that start, trying to get the jump. We go through 1 and 2. Hill now on the inside of Brown. Brown up to position number 5. And back-to-back yellows here at the Eldora Speedway. Let's see, it's Stephen Hersberg involved in that one in the one machine. Let's take a look at our Colby's Eye Paint's instant replay. Oh, Roxbury was just into the wall. See the 36 here on pit road as well, and that's Nathan Davis. Hersberg just got into the side of Roxbury, and that brings out our second caution of the night. So nice big overview of the shot of the racetrack of the Eldora Speedway. Now we'll listen into race control and find out when the white flag is out. I think we're twin 35s tonight.
Oh, 1 to green guys, tighten up, single file. Oh, white flag lap 46.
So it's a 40 lap main event. So white flag lap number 46. So 35 to go when we get the green flag this time by. Batista, Roxbury and Brenner, your top 3. Hewitt, Brown, Hill, Zarfos, Landis, Roberts and Martin. Rounding out the top 10. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit the like and the follow button as well. Brennan now trying to peek to the inside of Roxbury into turn number 3 and 4. He may not go the slide job. No, there's still grip. in the middle part of the racetrack. Oh no, Brenner into the wall. He loses one spot to Lewis Hewitt. Now Hewitt up to position number 3. Brown followed closely back there, rounding out the top 5, and the yellow flag is back out here at the Eldora Speedway. Oh no. Cole Newhoffen now, and Parker Davis. Oh. And Medic to the infield. Back, it was the 94 that had contact first. In fact, his contact, Zarfos and Roberts, came together. Roberts half spun the car. Parker Davis got behind him, and then Parker Davis goes upside down. Parker Davis, unfortunately, not able to get that car on all forward, nor is Cole Newhoff, and Chris Brenner coming back to the pits as well. So white flag will be at lap number 49 now. So 33 still remain here at the Eldora Speedway. Round number 8, race number 1 of the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back out onto the racetrack here at Eldora, and Batista will continue to lead this group of guys on the Eldora Raceway. So our top 3, all on the top side of the racetrack. Battle on for 4th and 5th. Brown on the top side. Stephen Hill back there in position number 5. Was challenging for 4th. Brown now moves down the lane in 3 and 4. There's some grip in the middle of the track, but it's very tricky because by the time you come off the exit of corner number 4, that's where it starts to get a little bit slick. Brown back to the cushion in 3 and 4. Right where he just rolled through. You go back to Kern, Landis, Martin, Dunn, Roberts, and Graves, our top 11 drivers. Graves searching for a top 10 after starting dead last, 23rd. He has gotten through half the field, trying to replicate what I did about 3 seasons ago, come from the back to win one of these races here at Eldora. Yeah, I'll toot my own horn about that one. Top 3 have just checked out right now. Hewitt trying to rally the top side of the racetrack, trying to reel in that 421 of Britton Roxbury. And I must say, he's doing quite a good job of it so far.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow is out on the racetrack. Craig Dunn in the 057 upside down on the entry to turn number 3. Let's take a look at our Colby's iPaint's instant replay. Yeah, he does, Nathan. What was it, 4 from 6 at the King's Royal week? Well done, just a self. Just got a little loose there and drilled it hard into the wall. And Craig Dunn somehow still circulating on the racetrack, but I think that car might be a little too bent to continue on. We'll see whether he pulls a left-hander into pit road. I'm going to continue to stay out on the racetrack, and well, he kind of needs to. He trying to needs to get as many points as he can. Listening to race control here in just a moment. I believe we're at white flag lap 55, maybe? Maybe 52?
On the green, guys. Tighten up. Single file. White flag. Lap 52.
So 25 laps to go. So essentially 15 completed here at Eldora.
Green.
Green flag is back out. We're back underway once again. 25 to go here at Eldora. Oh, Batista! One little mistake just then on the entry into turns 1 and 2. However, he's going to get back to the cushion in 3 and 4 before Roxbury was able to make a challenge for that lead. But now here comes Roxbury with a slide job, and Batista keeps the foot in the bucket. Oh man, that was close for the teammates. Hewitt in third. All over the rear nerf bar of that 421 Britton Roxbury through turns 1 and 2. A car length separating him now. Brown in fourth. Fifth is still Stephen Hill. Then you go back to Tyson Landis. And now we got a 3-car battle. Kuhn, Roberts and Martin. All fighting it out inside of the top 10. At 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th right there. The 4 drivers on screen. You throw in the 51 of Jeremy Zarfos. Landis on the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, Martin. Not sure whether he had contact there with Roberts or not, but he's going to lose a bit of ground. Zarfos now on the bottom side of the racetrack. Literally just hugging that inside fence. Throttle control, a big factor here on these slicker racetracks. Landis trying to make some moves on Dakota Kuhn. And that would be for 6th and 7th at the moment. Landis went to the top side. Oh, Brown had a little moment there going into turn number 3. He's able to get back to the top of the racetrack and get the big right rear on that cushion. Hill all over the back of the 127 into turn number 3 and 4. And the battle is on for 4th and 5th right now. They were side by side at the line. I'm going to give it to Stephen Hill. No, in fact, I'll give it to Brown. But now I'm going to give it to Stephen Hill. Brownie, just a couple of little mistakes in the past couple of laps late in the race. We watch 2nd and 3rd going at it here once again. They both rail the top side. Now here comes Stewart with a slide job into turns 1 and 2. And that was perfect. And Roxbury now, he's going to return the favour into 3 and 4. Hewitt dives it back low. And he can't really get to the slide job line because Craig Dunn, and I mean not that Dunn's doing anything wrong. He's actually trying to let him by. But that move may have just cost Hewitt a bit of time. Well done to Craig Dunn. In fact, missing that front wing, still able to circulate on the racetrack. Gathering up as many points as you can. That's what it takes to win these championships, is try and finish as high as you can. Graves in 11th, going a lap down. Something must be wrong on that car, because it's not often that you see Casey Graves go a lap down. Batista, your race leader. I think we got 10 to go this time by. Off at turn number 4. And there it is, 10 laps to go. Batista, he is just checked out, and this is a place that he loves to put the number 39 in victory lane. Hewitt and Roxbury going at it again. Here comes Hewitt with a big slide job into turns number 1 and 2 again. He drives it in hard, then gets off the gas, hits the brakes to stop from getting into that outside wall. But Roxbury going to continue to hold off this charge from the 21 machine of Lewis Hewitt and the 421. Now here comes Hewitt to the inside again into 3 and 4. This is a fantastic race between these two drivers right now. Oh, that was close. Oh, Hewitt half spun the car. And Batista He's got lap cars inside, outside. Brian Martin into the outside wall. Oh, there's going to be a yellow. Oh, Hewitt just made a by. Man, another scary moment for Lewis Hewitt. Yellow flag is out. And this was close. Oh no, Craig Dunn flipping as well on the front straightaway. So there's a reason for the caution just there. Oh, and then Craig Dunn catching the inside wall. Roberts got him as well, so... Let's have a look here at the replay from Lewis Hewitt's roll bar position. So keep an eye on the... Oh. Geez, no time to react there and just, well, didn't want to lift either. So now we line up behind the pace truck for one more time. So reminder, if you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page. Potentially you can watch it in 1080p on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on there as well. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up as well. We are live several times during the week. Hello, Matthew Henninger. Six laps to go from my calculations. Hewitt, he's got a good run down the back straightaway. You see him just got out of the gas just a little bit. Now he's into the wall. Oh, there's Stephen Hill and Lewis Hewitt both going around. Oh, just a mistake here from Hewitt again. And Henninger, sorry, not Henninger, it's Stephen Hill. Just got the run on the cushion. I mean, he even backed out of it too. Alright, you want to see him back out? Look at the RPMs on the tachometer. He's about 8,000, and then as he made contact, you'd already see him starting to lift. So, did try to back out of it, try to do the right thing. And he actually got tagged from behind as well by, I believe there it is, Jason Brown. In fact, there, it's a Constantina effect, and just the way it happens, unfortunately. Probably going to leave us with 5 to go. We'll listen into race control. So Chase Cabray just joining.
Well, on the green, guys. Tighten up. Single file. White flag lap 58. So 3 to go.
3 to go. My apologies. That has a... We'll send him to the back. Here we go. 3 to go. And green flag is back out here at the Eldora Speedway. Oh, Roxbury got a good start and literally had to jam the brakes on.
Two to go.
2 to go. 1 mile for Batista to claim yet another victory here at the Eldora Speedway. Brownie holding on to 3rd spot right now. And the white flag is out for the final time here in race number 1 for the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series presented by Dirty Old Bastard. Through turns 3 and 4, he will get the job done. And once again, the 39 of John Batista goes to victory lane. Home in second and just giving his teammate a little love tap there. And putting that car up on its side. Britton Roxbury home in second. Jason Brown comes home in third. I don't know if this is going to show the correct SETI Group Holding finishing results here. It will not. So well done to our top three. We'll certainly get a chat with those guys here in a second. We get a top three here in just a moment. In fact, you know what? We'll start off with we'll start off by going to victory lane with the 39 of John Batista. John, congratulations on the win. Another Eldora win. I mean, this just seems to be, well, you put John Batista and Eldora in a 410 wing sprint car, and there's only one outcome, and that's victory lane.
You know what they say, Brett? The arena's wide open. You just got to go in there. You got to penetrate, dominate. We got a really fast 410 setup here, and from after qualifying, it's just about staying clean, hitting your marks, keeping your eyes open, and looking out the windshield.
Seen the top side be very dominant here again, and as usual, I mean, but you know, to put 40 laps together, without or with trying to minimize the mistakes, I mean, it must be tough, considering that you guys are so close to the wall.
Yeah, it's tough, especially when we're restarting towards the end of the race when the straightaways are so bumpy. You hit a bump wrong on the straightaway, and you're pretty much screwed for the rest of the lap. You're just chasing the rear end. I almost gave it away a few times there at the end of Britton. He's been nailing those restarts. But yeah, if you just kind of pedal it over the bumps, it's not too bad.
Well, another checkered flag here at Eldora. I mean, like I said, you just know how to find victory lane here. But look, before we let you go and celebrate quickly with the team, and with the win here, with the 1-2 with the team, I'm sure there's a few people you need to thank.
Yeah, I just want to thank Nathan Davis, teammate at Black Diamond Motorsports. I mean, it's just an awesome setup for here. Yeah, Brett, you and Ultimate Dirt TV, Robert Hammerdown Racing League. Good finish to Britton.
All right, there we go. John Batista with the win. We'll bring up our driver that finished second here tonight in the 421, Britton Roxbury. Britton, congratulations on the second. You had a few times to get your teammate there on those restarts, but I guess you had to sort of lift for him going into the turns. But man, go back to the race between you and Lewis Hewitt there. That's probably one of the best races I've seen here at Eldora.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I knew he was moving, and I knew that he was going to do anything he could to get around me there, and I was going to do anything to hold him off. And I know I threw a slider in there one time. I didn't even know he was there, and I think he might have bumped me a little bit. I'm glad he checked up, but that shows you just how good of a driver he really is. Checking up. It could have been a big accident, and I could have been called several names, but he's a good driver.
Talk about how crucial it was to try and get a good restart, not only to try and get by your teammate, but also hold off the guys that were behind you as well.
Yeah, I kept trying to play with John a little bit on the start. Maybe hope for a mistake from him. I did everything I could, but ultimately he had the car in the long run. I just didn't have anything for him. He was just faster than me. So maybe if we'd have had green white checker or something, I could have maybe pulled something out of my hat. But when it ended green like that, I knew he had it.
All right, well done on the second place here tonight. And when are you going to thank the people that you need to thank that make it all happen for you, buddy?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Hammer Down TV and you, Brett, Ultimate Dirt TV, and all the guys at Black Down Motorsports.
All right, there we go. Britton Roxbury home in second place. We're going to try and connect somewhere where I know where Jason Brown is. We'll get a word with him here in just a moment. Brownie, not sure if you had the Discord or not, but congratulations on third place. You got a little bit lucky there towards the end, but still third is a pleasing result for you.
Oh yeah, I was happy with the result. Car was terrible. I drove it terrible and just kind of got lucky there at the end. Feel bad for getting in the back of them guys, but wasn't really much I could do in that situation.
See a lot of the drivers, top wing wise, they have it very forward, very flat. Just looking at your race car, you seem to have it tugged back a fair way. You know, is that a reason for that?
Setups from 4 seasons ago, basically. About after I got passed for third or fourth, I guess it was, when I was back to fifth, I pushed it forward to about 4, and the car was actually better. Moving it forward, it actually locked the car down more, so that's completely backwards. That's a GG to iRacing. But yeah, I guess flat and forward's the new meta these days.
Well done on a third here tonight. Your first race back in quite some time, but anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, everybody we hang out with over there on TeamSpeak. You know, we got Casey and Alec. They've helped with the setups, even though they're old. You know, we worked pretty hard on them back in the day. You know, say hey to Dale and everybody hanging out over there. Rob.
All right, there we go. That was Jason Brown home in third place tonight. That'll do it for race number 1. We're not done with just yet. We have race number 2 up next. It'll be launching in about 10 minutes. So in about 22 minutes time, we're going to be live again here on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page and our YouTube channel as well. So make sure you come back and stick around for that one. It's hopefully going to be another good show here at Eldora for the Wicked Cushion World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series presented by Dirty Old Bastard. We'll take a break and come back with some new streams, so make sure you've hit the like and follow button on the Facebook page. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Give us a thumbs up on the videos. And we'll be back very, very shortly.